Hi Pisces, it's Illum Astrology doing your October 2018 tarot reading. I'm so sorry for the delay, you guys. I was really busy and I'm just getting to you now. And you're my last one actually for October. The big news this month is that Venus has turned retrograde as of the 5th. So there's a lot of reviewing, going back over your love relationships, your patterns in relationships, whether or not you're happy or satisfied in your relationship. If you are, it doesn't affect your relationship, but it's relationships of all types. Venus rules friendships, love relationships, business partnerships. So it's a lot of review of that, as well as money and what it is you truly value. What do you really find value in? Are you valuing yourself enough? Do you value others more than yourself? Those types of things. So let's see what, these are general readings. Please listen to your rising sign or your moon sign if this does not resonate with you. And they're not specifically a love or a business reading. It's whatever comes out are the messages that I'm going to convey to you. For October 2018, please give me the most accurate messages for those born under the sun, moon, or rising sign of Pisces and what they can expect for October 2018. Pisces, October 2018. I hope you guys are all doing really awesome right now. And I'm getting ready. Here we go. Pisces, October 2018. Please give me the most accurate messages. All right, here we go, Pisces. So you guys have the King of Wands in the upright position, which typically is a very passionate, ruled by the heart, go-getter, fearless even sometimes. This is not always the case, but it could be a sun, moon, or a rising fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Or it could be you feeling a lot more confident, a lot more direct, a lot more passionate as well. So we'll see how this person plays into the rest of the reading or the energy. In general readings, I typically don't go with the sign that shows up because of the fact that they are general and not every Pisces is involved with the same sign. And it's more about the energy. So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's take a look. Some of you are trying to decide and make a decision, whether it's between two people, two jobs, two opportunities, two situations, okay? It looks like it could be two jobs. It could also be two potential possibilities in any other aspect of your life that you've been trying to decide. Now, for some of you, this fire sign is working out the details as well. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. Again, it's somebody that's very passionate, just goes for what they want, that's contemplating. And then you have the Princess of Cups in reverse, and this is somebody not expressing their emotions to you, or a love start that started but didn't continue, or that's on hold right now. Maybe somebody stepped back a little bit from the relationship. Sometimes this happens during Venus retrograde. It's nothing permanent usually, but sometimes it can be. And this could be a lack of emotional fulfillment or a love offer. Some of you might have been waiting for a love offer. Some of you, this is general, so there would be many different stories here. Some of you might have wanted a love offer from a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising, and they're having difficulty making a decision and they didn't quite do it yet. Some of you might be feeling emotionally withdrawn or as if love's not moving forward for you. And some of you maybe experiencing some regret, some nostalgia, something. Some of you might have walked away from another water sign, or the water sign walked away from you. Some of you might have a child that's leaving that you're very sad about leaving, as well as another interpretation of this. Some of you left, but you didn't really want to leave a situation, or moved away from, or delay in traveling to a person, thing, a job, or situation. And we have the Five of Swords, which is about setting proper boundaries with people, cutting out the naysayers, standing up for yourself, defending yourself, protecting yourself. And in the other cases, it could be you're feeling defeated. You're either one or the other. You're the one person that's very strong right now, that's like really cutting out people that are no good for you, relationships that are no good for you of all types during Venus retrograde. Some of you may be getting into disgruntled arguments or difficulties. And some of you are just standing up for yourself and setting proper boundaries. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and this is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn can be male or female. And it could be a boss or somebody at work that's making you unhappy, or that's not happy and maybe has been cutting you down or cutting you out, or you cut out an earth sign person. And they're not happy and they're hurt about it. Or some of you may have just had a fight with either a fire sign, water sign, or earth sign is what I'm seeing here, but it doesn't have to be, and it's the sun, moon, or rising. You need to know their birth chart in order to see if this is within their chart. For some of you, you had to cut out a job. For some of you, you cut off a person, or they were hurtful and they were cutting words with you. It looks like there's a decision that needs to be made regarding a job or money. Some of you haven't been feeling all sparkly and shiny and energetic and positive and happy and full of life and just confident. Some of you might have been feeling sluggish, tired, maybe even felt ill temporarily, or haven't been feeling as confident as your normal self. But the sun typically is very positive anyway. It means that you're going to overcome all of this, okay? But it's in a slight delay, but you're going to be definitely feeling a lot better. And then you got the Lover's card. Wow. And this is a very strong magnetic sexual attraction. Some of you are definitely in a love relationship with either an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising, water sign, sun, moon, or rising, or fire sign, sun, moon, or rising. And there's been some sharp words said. You guys have a very passionate connection here, but you're not feeling quite good about it, or it hasn't started out. It didn't take off in the direction that you wanted it to. Okay, and some of you had to leave it behind because somebody wasn't giving you what you need emotionally, and you had to go away from it or leave it or whatever. It could be a job, it could be a love relationship, it could be a close friendship that left you feeling this way. Or some of you were just reminiscing about a lot of stuff and not feeling so good about an ex-love relationship. Some of you might be having an ex-love relationship pop back up in your life. It is Venus retrograde after all. And the good news is you got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is feeling like you got to cut yourself out, block yourself off, protect yourself, set proper boundaries with other people, which is essentially a good card. But sometimes it's feeling like you got to defend yourself. In the reverse, it means you're no longer doing that and that's ending. It also means that if you were involved with anybody that's very stubborn or difficult to express themselves, that you had a strong connection with, is going to be letting down their boundaries and opening up more. And then you got the Two of Cups. Wow, Pisces, you guys are in love zone craziness here. The Two of Cups is a soulmate relationship. So some of you might have a very passionate, strong sexual chemistry attraction that maybe they're not emotionally giving you what they want, and even emotionally abusing you or being mean to you and cutting you down or doing something of that sort, or they're doing it to you, or you did it to somebody. And some of you have a soulmate person who is there for you, and they're putting down their boundaries, or they're going to help you put down your boundaries. That's coming in the near future. Now, those of you that are already in a relationship, you may be moving away together, but it's delayed, and you may have to choose between whose job is the location of who's going to go where for what job. And some of you might be experiencing some problems at work with your boss or some sharp words. Some of you might have had this out with an ex-partner or a partner. Maybe even it's just a small fight. But for those of you that are single, you got a soulmate person that's definitely here. And you have a strong sexual bond with them. And this, if you are in a relationship, then this is it. That you guys have you're with your soulmate. And it's a very strong sexual bond. But you might be having some issues. And they could be just small little issues. You know, maybe somebody's being defensive and they're going to put down their guard now. But there's definitely for those of you that are single and looking, there's a soulmate coming in at the end of the month. And maybe the person that you have the strong sexual bond with is in a sense kind of holding you back, because then you got the Rebirth card, which is about starting new with somebody or something. So even if you go back to somebody in the past, a past relationship, an ex, and you try it out, it can be reborn into the type of relationship that you were hoping for. If it hasn't been really just damaging to you and unhealthy, you need to let that go. You need to let that go, and you need to let this new soulmate, twin flame even person come in over the sexually compatible, strong, magnetic person who's not making you feel good about yourself, who's defensive and who's sharp with words, if that's the case. So also listen to your rising or your moon sign for more messages there. But at the end of the month, there's a rebirth occurring, and it's like a new you coming out. You're coming out after a lot of introspection, perhaps, going through a lot of things, thinking things through. Some of you might not have been feeling all that great. But there's definitely a rebirth coming and healing. So the Ferial is all about researching ways to heal things. Some of you might work in medicine or in the helping, healing industry. But you're going to be coming out feeling really good. Okay, and there's a new soulmate person for those of you that are single. For those of you that are already involved with your soulmate, you might be having some little spats or difficulty or something. Somebody may be blocking themselves off, but it looks like that's going to end. Some of you that need to travel to this person, you're going to be able to. It's just delayed. And some of you that were being sharp-tongued with somebody, cutting them out, being mean, or they were being like that to you, you got to let that go. You don't want that person. It might be the really strongly sexual, magnetizing, crazy person that you can't let go of. That you're just like, I can't let go of it. But it could be a combination of both coming in where you're just like off the charts, okay? And those of you that already met this person, congratulations. But you're starting new with them, and it's going to be a very healing relationship. So let's get some advice cards for Pisces to see what's coming or what they need to focus on for October 2018. What are the messages for Pisces? What will they be focusing on? What's their messages? Please just give me 2 cards for Pisces. Okay. So we got planting seeds, Pisces. Anything you plant seeds, you nurture, and you love will grow into something wonderful, whether it's a new job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship. Plant the seeds, put the resumes out, do the, express yourself, whatever the case may be. And then you got mending bridges, which is typical for Venus retrograde. This card has been coming up a lot. I heal rifts. I am a mender. And Venus retrograde really is about healing rifts with old friends that from the past, or they can come and apologize to you, or old lovers can come and apologize to you, or things like that. It's all about letting the past go and moving to the future. So mending bridges may be on the cards for you, along with making a difference. It says, my inner light shines far and wide. And it does, Pisces. You guys are sensitive, beautiful souls. Bless your hearts. So that's what I'm getting for you guys there. I'm going to get a love advice card for those of you that are interested in love. This looks like a love relationship, but it could be a business problem as well. A boss that's a jerk. It could be. Or it could be somebody that's difficult to get through to. Some of you may have had to cut some people out, but love is there for you. And you got listen with your heart. You guys are pretty good about doing that. It says you are listening to what is being said to you, not... Hold on, I'm going blind. I'm sorry. I just recently started losing my eyesight and I didn't put my glasses on. It says, you are listening to what is being said to you. No need to listen. Always need to listen with a loving heart. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. These texts are really lightweight and they're really tiny at the bottom, and I wanted to hold the card so you can see it. But it says, you are listening for what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. Okay? So, see what that means for you. I'm going to get another one for Pisces. Pisces, October 2018, love message. You guys definitely have a soulmate, strong, passionate love affair starting or already had it start. You might be having some rifts, but for the most part, it's coming for those of you that are single. And then you got spend some quality time together, and it says it's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in a significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. So for those of you that are at a distance with your lover, make sure you communicate, you talk. And for those of you this new person's coming in, same thing goes. Might be about mending bridges, visiting old relationships, partnerships, friendships of the past. Doesn't mean you need to go back, okay? This is about you finding out what it is you truly value during Venus retrograde. So I'm going to get one more general message from the universe for Pisces for October 2018. I love to be encouraging, and these cards are very encouraging, and they're very beautiful. And this deck is my favorite. All my decks are my favorites, and I can't seem to switch them yet. So I'm sorry. What is Pisces' message for October 2018? Wow, you got resilience. Rise above tribulations. Nothing can stop you, Pisces. You guys are the dreamers. Dreams come true. You know, we all have to have a dream. And we need to be able to fight resistance. There's always resistance. Be resilient and rise above tribulations. Any difficulty you're going through, go with the flow. If you are even going through any. But I see a new beginning, a healing relationship coming in for those of you that are single, and those of you that are in a relationship. Things are going to turn around. It's going to be reborn, and you're going to heal. And those of you that are dealing with a difficult boss, that's going to heal too. And your situation's going to improve. Start planting those seeds. Mend any bridges you need to. You just need to let it go. And make a difference. And you guys always do. And be resilient. Rise above your tribulations. Okay? I love you guys. I'm sending you all the positive energy I possibly can right now. Wishing you many blessings in your life. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to click the bell to get notified of all my uploads. Also, you can visit my site at www.illumastrology.blogspot.com or illumastrology.com to order your own personal reading or just to read all about astrology and all the many aspects that there are, so you can learn about your partner, learn about yourself, learn about your friends. Astrology really does go deep in psychology. And also transits. You have your own personal birth chart where you're experiencing specific transits to you, and you can read about what all those mean, since I write about all of that stuff. So thank you so much for joining me. Again, I'm wishing you all the best and lots of love.